Hey guys, this video is over stars. So where do stars begin their life? All stars begin their lives as part of a nebula. A nebula is a large amount of gas and dust spread out in an immense volume. Okay, so here's a nebula. You can see they're very large. Okay, here's another one. What force helps a star begin to form? And that's gravity. Gravity pulls some of the dust and gas in the nebula into a ball. A protostar is the earliest stage of a star. A star is born when the ball of gas and dust becomes so hot that nuclear fusion starts. Nuclear fusion is the process by which atoms of hydrogen combine to form helium. Enormous amounts of energy are released when this happens. What is the relationship between mass and the lifespan of a star? The more mass a star has, the shorter its life will be. That's because the more mass a star has, the faster it's going to use up its energy. Think of larger stars like big trucks and smaller stars like compact cars. Bigger trucks will use more gasoline a lot faster than a small car. What is the outcome of a star running out of fuel? The center of a star shrinks and the outer part expands, forming a red giant or a supergiant. So if you compare the sizes of stars, okay, Antares and Betelgeuse are very large supergiants, all the way down to our sun, and you can see our sun, it's right there. So our star is actually considered a medium-sized star, but very small compared to some of your larger stars. What kind of stars become white dwarfs? Only small and medium-sized stars. So our sun is a medium-sized star. It will become a white dwarf. What causes neutron stars and black holes to form? These are supernovas. When a dying supergiant or red giant explodes, the star becomes a neutron star or a black hole. Neutron stars are smaller and denser than white dwarfs. Only massive stars, like Antares, will become a black hole or a neutron star. Black holes form from the most massive stars. The gravity of this mass is so strong, everything gets pulled inward into a sphere that is only about 30 kilometers in diameter. The gravity is so strong that not even light can escape. So here are the stages of a star. Make sure you write them down. You got to know them. Okay, a small or medium-sized star will be a nebula, a protostar. The nuclear fusion will start, and a star will be born. It'll become a red giant, a white dwarf, and then a black dwarf, or a dead star. Large stars will start out just like every other star, be a nebula, a protostar. Then nuclear fusion will happen, and a star will be born. It'll become a red giant or a supergiant, and then it will supernova and become either a neutron star or a black hole. So here's a picture of the stages of a star. We classify stars using a Hertzsprung-Russell diagram. We call them HR diagrams. Diagrams are set up with the luminosity or the brightness of a star on the side here and the temperature across the bottom. So you can see that stars that are the brightest and have the most temperature will be over here, where the colder stars that are not as bright will be down here. This is the main sequence where most of your stars are going to fall. Okay, and our sun is right here in this main sequence because it's a medium-sized star. So the higher the temperature, these are blue and white, so these are hot, 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 hot. And pretty bright too. And then you've got white stars here. Your red stars all the way down to here. Okay, so that's the end of this video. And if you have any questions, we'll answer them in class. See you later.